G'day YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm trying to do something a little different. I have this trident maple, you might have seen it previously in one of my videos when I repotted it. Now I've left this very long branch in here because I want to try and approach graft this branch onto this spot here. There's absolutely no branches along here. This branch comes from the back. Turn around, it comes from the back. And I've bent it and twisted it so I can line up to be around here somewhere. I just want to get a branch in this position so that I can grow something here. It needs something. I want to try and style my trees differently now. This is unfortunately just one big main trunk. However, I want to try and change that into a more deciduous looking tree. It's called disrupting the branch structure and changing it up a bit. So I do still need a branch out here. You should have a nice long branch that, one of the main branches. I think I can get something in here. It's just a branch that I have been growing. I need something in this spot, so I'm going to put that in there, just to graft it. But also, what I found is in the back here, there's absolutely nothing in here, in this section here. So I'm just going to try and put this one, approach graft this one into here as well, just to fill in a gap. I need to have more branches, so more branches means I can develop a more deciduous looking tree. So without having enough branches, you're going to struggle doing that, so you need more branches. So that's the plan. I'm just going to try and do that. Now, I'm not very experienced in this, but I know the technique and I've done it a few times, but not as well as I know how to do bending and twisting and working on shimpakus and all that kind of stuff. So let's try and do this today and see what happens. I do want to put a nice big groove in there, put that in there, and see what we can do. So we're gonna have to drill into this wood here and make a groove for this branch. So that's gonna have to fit in nicely, and then I'm gonna shave a bit on this side to expose the cambium, and try and line those cambiums up, and I'm just gonna tie this up with wire. There's not much else I can do. I tie it up, make it really tight, and try and hope for the best and see if that grows into it. The good thing is this is a very strong, healthy branch that I've let grow, and I'm just going to keep letting it grow, and it should fuse. It'll probably take a year or a bit more to do that, but you know what? I'm not going anywhere. The tree's still here. It needs that branch in that place just to have more branching and more depth. And we'll look at doing some other ones as well. So this is just the start of that. So you might not be able to hear me when I do this work, so because the tools are a bit loud. But yeah, let's see how we go about doing it today. Alright, so I'll come in and do a close-up of what I've done. So I just want to show you, I made a groove in the trunk and tried to align as much of that branch and that cambium to that branch to the trunk. Now you can see that I've tried to tie it in and tie it nice and tight, and that's pretty good, pretty solid, not moving anywhere. Now I'm going to just put some grafting tape around that just to seal that wound, not let any moisture come in. Number of ways you can do it. You put grafting tape or you can put putty around it, so I'll maybe do a combination of both and just seal that up. Hopefully that works, and we'll see how we go. Sorry I didn't get a chance to film as much as I wanted to. I was really trying to concentrate on what I was doing. And there's much better videos about approach grafting out there, especially Bjorn's advanced course as well in Bonsai Empire. That's a really good technique, and that's one I followed. So I have done this big branch now, approach grafted the big branch. Now I just put black electrical cable tape around these areas. Even though I've got grafting tape underneath and I've got even putty in the corners, etc., I did want to make sure no moisture gets in at all. So I'm trying to protect from any moisture getting in at all at those joints. So I let this guy is going to now grow. Now what I did up here is I put another one in. Just give me a sec. Now, I didn't use the one I wanted to because it was weak, and as soon as I bent it, it actually broke off. So I found another one that was lower down, so you can see See how that's bent? So that's coming up. So it's a much better actually branch, I found. So just by good luck, I guess, or chance or fate or whatever you want to call it, there's a nice branch that goes more upwards. So I've been able to angle the cut this way, and the branch can go up rather than down. So there you go. That's 2 approach grafts there to try and fill in those gaps. So I want to see how this goes. I mean, hopefully it works. Hopefully both of them go well and succeed, and we can keep doing lots more of those in the future for this tree. More. I just want to expand the branches down lower, trying to get more branching lower down. Good news is there's some nice ones developing down here, which will form hopefully a nice big one in the future, nice big side branch. I want to change up these trees that were big trunks into more deciduous looking trees. So that's my goal, and that's what I'm going to plan to do. It's good having these project trees to do, but there's 2 approach grafts. Again, I'm not the best technique on that, but really what you do is create a groove. Make sure you on the branch create a groove on the trunk, that is, or the branch you want it to airlay onto. The donor branch, you just need to carve a bit of the cambium off, just so it can slot into the groove. Make sure the cambiums align. Great tutorial from Bjorn on his one. I have to promote that because that's how I learnt, and that's the way I did it. Let's see if it works. I'll see in the next couple of weeks how this grows, because if the branch dies, that means it's a big problem. I did something wrong, but I don't think so. I just took a little sliver off the cambium, so it should be okay. But there's another little thing that you need to be able to obviously do in bonsai, I think, create branches where there's no branches. And this is what we're trying to do here to fix this tree. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed that. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and speak to you guys soon.